So I've just turned the system on. They all come with a silicone cover that just slides on. It's got a handle at the back here that can go up and down. This can connect to a trolley. You just screw these little hand screws that connect to the trolley. And the power cord goes in here. So turning it on, I've just pressed the on button here and it boots up into the scan screen straight away. This is the larger screen. You can toggle backwards and forwards from the smaller screen into the larger screen. So when you're scanning, I usually advise the larger screen, but you can always come back into this smaller screen. So this is where you enter all your details here. So the animal is where you enter your patient details. So you click on the field and the keyboard comes up and you can type in the details. If you want to connect a wireless keyboard, the USB's in the back, just connect a wireless keyboard and you can connect a mouse as well. So once you've entered the details, you can modality work list as well. So the work list is at the bottom here. So if you have set up a work list, it comes free with Wi-Fi, work list, DICOM, etc. And your work list will appear here, click on it, and then it will go into the scan. Once you've entered the patient details, come to the exam screen and you have a heap of presets that you can choose from. So the small abdo, and it will take you into the scanning screen. So all the main buttons are around the screen. If you can't find the buttons, they're in this scan menu. But you've got your depth over to the right here, and you'll see the depth changing. Your focus, you just drag the arrow up and down. Overall gain is at the bottom here. TGC is the sliders here. This touchscreen's really responsive when you use it. And then your frequency is in the menu over here. So we're on resolution at the moment, and you've got general and then penetrate. So your scanning, your freeze button is just over here. You can go back through the frames here. There's the plus and minus, but you can also drag your finger to save an image, save image. It's got a beep so you know that it's done. And then all your post-processing, as you're frozen, this changes over here. So you've got your comments. So all your annotations are set up here. So say you want liver, and then you can drag that. You can change the size, the text, etc. Measure, select which measurement you want to do, so distance, and then your calipers will come up and you can move these around the screen. Recording of a video clip, you can set the time here. Generally 10 seconds is enough. And then you've got record cine. If you want to stop the video, you just press it again, you get the beep, and then your images are actually being displayed over here if we get rid of this menu. So they're all under here. So you can go back and look at your stills if you've done them, or this was the video we just did that's playing through here. So with this one, I've just put the linear probe on so I can actually scan, but your color box is over on the left hand side. Also included M mode, you press it, you get the line, press it again, you get the trace happening. Once you freeze, then you can come into your measurements and you can do your heart rate, etc. on the screen. Unfreeze. It comes standard with pulse wave as well. Pulse wave Doppler. Continuous wave you can add if you add cardiac probes down the track. When you finish the exam, just press end exam. And then along the top here, you've got review. So this is where all the exams are stored. This is the one that we just did. And you can have a list. Most of these don't have, that's a horse exam. But all of these, and this is where you would select it and then you can send them off. So it comes with the Wi-Fi, the DICOM, modality work list, etc. So you can send that off either wirelessly, or there is a LAN cable in the back as well. Another feature is the We Learn. So if you have some vets that want to learn how to scan, you've got the advanced and the basic abdomen here. So say we want to do advanced and the adrenal gland, the left adrenal gland, it has a video of where you should place the probe and how you scan. And then over here is what it should look like. And then this is actually your live image on the screen. So if I put my probe on, you can see that's my live image, so you can follow the video while you're actually scanning.
Yep, okay.
So it will boot up on the larger screen. To get out of it, press here and it makes it smaller. And then just make sure that you're on the right preset. So I start on the small abdomen, and then you can increase your depth. If it's a slightly bigger dog, just increase your depth. So depth, focus is here. So the focus should always be on the region of interest or below, never superficial to what you're looking at. Gain is down the bottom. Your TGC is down here, same deal as the cleavia. And then the frequency is in the menu. So the scan menu is here, and then you're on resolution. So you've got general and then penetrate as well.